Shalom and good day all. This is Tehillim29 back again for Rainbow Press and Comics. And this is episode 3 of the Solicitation Station live stream. And joining me is Tevye Smolka.
Hello.
And today we'll be covering DC Connect Chapter 13, or not Chapter 13, but Issue 13. That's finally come out.
Yep.
So I take it, if I remember, you've already gone through it on your channel?
Yeah, I went to shoot 10 on my channel, the new drama. Or CBR.
Yeah.
CBR. Yeah.
One thing I like about it is that I prefer to go through the DC Comics website, but this time around they didn't have the link to the the PDF file. So it looks like this time around we're using the other function. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but let's see how we go with it. So are there any titles in this that have caught your attention?
That part was the Tom Taylor book that caught my attention the most because it had to do with our boy John, and with so many questions. We'll get to that after. We'll get to that when we get to that.
Yep. And as we can see with the cover here, it's doing something connected to a hardcover graphic novel, which is called Batman the World. And I
totally contain a lot of ways and artists around the world.
Yeah, and I think that's a really fantastic idea. One thing I'd like to bring up that I've also heard in relation to this is that it would be fantastic if they actually did one of these also for Superman.
Yep, I can go for that.
I think that would be fantastic. Now, if they're going to do something in, say, Batman the World, I personally prefer to get this type of stuff in trade paperback.
Yep.
More so than hardcover, but I will allow some exceptions for hardcover. Some.
Yep.
The latest Superman Omnibus by Peter G. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason. That's an exception. The Super Sons
Omnibus. So bad.
That's an exception.
Yep.
So I really like the cover for this. So time to move into next, where we sort of like some addressing the things that are coming out in this particular issue. Batman the World, which they've brought up.
Fear State, which is that big event.
Fear State, which by what I have also seen through my local comic store, this is actually a one-shot, this Fear State issue. And yeah, and I'm surprised to learn that it's actually a one-shot. Will I still pick it up? Probably not.
Yeah.
Then there's Milestone. I think I'll end up collecting only so many issues of the Milestone. I've got my review for Milestone coming up this week on the channel. And yeah, I went through quite a bit of stuff that I like to enjoy in my stories. I liked some of the ideas in it, but they were very terrible on delivery as to showing which character was who. I can't give too much away because it was spoiled a review.
Gotcha.
Then, of course, we've got the new graphic novels and whatever they want to bring out. And take note that when this stuff comes out, it's all the promotion of Suicide Squad. That's the theme.
Of course. Because of the movie.
Yes. So it's going to be very interesting to see how well DC does in the cinemas with that. Of course, this is what was shown on the cover, Batman the World, including the artists. I'm surprised that they don't actually have a variant cover to this. Which is absolutely fine. Some of the internal art. Something having to do with the moon there. Of course, always the revisit back to the deaths.
Always the deaths.
Yeah. And it also looks like something in here indicates that it's connected to someone in Russia. And it looks like it's either a story having to do with either a journalist, or it might have something to do with, say, a story around the creator of Batman, like covering Bill Finger and Bob Kane.
Yeah.
Just the way it looks in this second picture alone. And I think that would be really interesting to see how that story comes out. Then we've got France, where you've got some having to do with Batwoman, or not Batwoman, Catwoman and Batman. The cat, not the bat.
One from China, kind of like Samurai Batman, or Batman Ninja.
Yeah, China's one does actually look interesting, but it reminds me a lot like, the Batman Ninja story.
Yeah, like that anime movie.
Yeah. And for what it was, even though it wasn't like the best of, like in some things in the animation, like what they did with Damian Wayne in it.
That was funny. That was
it was a little bit cringy, but they still had his personality.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. It was a little bit cringy, but they still managed to carry over his personality. Oh,
Yep.
And don't forget the love for the animals too. That was there too. He was about the only one that brought it in.
Yep.
Some of the
the magic crap. I don't get the peacekeeper crap. I don't get a magistrate. I want it to go away. I don't want that future to come to pass.
Agreed. Like, when are they going to push away from this? Because if it's something else that I've noticed too, in connection to the future state, also carrying over into the Infinite Frontier, and not just with Batman, but also with Superman, that they want to basically...
And Team Titans, that's going to future state as well. Why? I don't care if future state. I want it to die.
This is attempt to kill off their characters so that they can platform stupid ones.
Yeah, bad ones. Or Red X.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, Red X. We'll get to him because I do want to talk about the Suicide Squad, the new issue. It sucks. It has nothing to beat everybody. Bullshit. There's no way to beat everybody out there. That's crap.
I'm glad I contacted let my LCS know that I wanted to drop the Teen Titans Academy. I think my next issue is actually my last issue for this month, which will be the one at the end of the month. And after that, I'm just getting no more of that. I don't like the stupid games that they're playing, and it feels like there's no real continuity when there should be continuity, even though they claim it in a universe that's meant to be... What the fuck is it meant to be now? Omnia linear pain in the bum universe. Where nobody knows how to write anything. Then there's I Am Batman. Again, something else I'm not going to pick up. And I'm not...
I don't care what Jace Fox or Luke Fox. What this guy is.
Yeah,
I did not read the next Batman, so I don't care what this new guy.
yeah. If it's one thing I've also had a bit of a look at too, I've also checked out some of the Second Son storyline, and if anything, Ridley's storytelling in that is terrible around Jace. Yeah, you do get to learn some things about his character, but the way he's writing the story, Luke Fox sounds more fucking interesting than Jace. At least he's actually trying to go out of his way to solve something in relation to one of his, I think it's his sister who had something happen to him, happen to her. I mean, that's about the only thing that I sort of liked about it. The rest is crap, and it makes Ridley feel like he's a greedy writer. Right?
No,
Nothing against people of his community, just him himself. He feels like a greedy writer.
of course.
Where if I were to compare him with Christopher Priest, Priest can actually write quite superior stuff.
Please always understand, Killer. His death notebook was amazing.
Yeah. Of course, the Batman.
Don't
Next
care.
Son.
Next.
Hardware. Not picking it up.
No comment. I know Red Hardware. I know he's a cool character in Milestone, but
Yeah.
I got nothing.
I
Yeah.
really had trouble identifying this character in the Milestone Returns
Yeah.
because the way the story was developed in it, it just made it fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I'd say get someone else in to do the job, not the ones that they've got now. Someone with experience behind their belt, like veteran experience behind their belt to work on this stuff. Of course, Lock and Key. Teaming up with the Sandman universe, which is going to be interesting. I'm not too sure how many. All right, let's see if we can find out how many issues there are to this. Does it tell us?
To win back one soul from hell, Mary Locke had done the unthinkable. She seized control of the imprisoned. What? I can't read that. Imprisoned Dreamland. Artifact of power and crossed over into the place of power. What? Reaching the kingdom living more than on this corbett. What? Osprey's Corfian, even if she could survive and encounter the hell and the lock gate, God by Etrigan demon, all power Lucifer and all power Lucifer himself. We'll go with a knock with main keys. Second and final chapter of this either call it saga.
Okay, so this is the final chapter to this crossover. So a 2-issue crossover.
And a one shot.
And also part of the Black Label.
Wait, Black Label means nothing anymore. It means giant shit.
And it looks like Etrigan's in there too. I don't know who the rest are. I think Constantine's in there. Okay, move to the next one. Okay, that's some of the interior art. Okay, this is something I'm really looking forward to. Batman 89. I think this is a fantastic idea. Yeah, it's going to have a lot of nostalgia for people who originally saw the movie, maybe even got the original graphic novel, to which I did when I was younger. I think I got rid of it too, but I wouldn't mind trying to get a hold of the original back again. but I think it's only available in hardcover presently, unless I try looking online to get it secondhand in trade. Step back into Gotham of Tim Burton's seminal classic Batman movies. Well, Batman '89 brings in screenwriter Sam Hamm, who has written on Batman, Batman Returns. Could go any way. The artist Joe Quinones, who worked on Dial H for Hero. Now, would that be the latest Dial H for Hero? I suspect so. As they pull on threads, and this is the one to which the Billy D. Williams was actually the Harvey Dent, to which we will actually get to see our first Black Two-Face. Hey, seeing it's connected to the movie universe, that would be fantastic. So definitely looking forward to collecting this. I've already let my LCS know that I want it in my pool list or in my list. And I'm not getting the variant covers. I'll just stick to the regulars. Cheaper that way. Then, of course, last but not least, you can't have Batman '89 without Superman '78.
78.
And again, another amazing film.
Yeah.
I'll be sticking with the regulars once again for this. And as you can see, we've got Robert Venditti on the storytelling here.
With that, give me all my who. I'm a great writer.
Oh, yes. And he did a fantastic job with Hawkman. I love what he did with Hawkman. What I do need to do as well is find some time to get all of the trades in relation to that Hawkman run. Again, it's set around the Richard Donner storytelling of the movie.
Yep.
And it looks like
this story would you pick up after Superman 2. It's not never in the movie. That's a good thing.
Yeah. So in it, it looks like we've got the appearance of Brainiac in this. Good old Lex Luthor. I actually enjoyed the actor who played Lex Luthor alongside Christopher Reeve. He was fantastic. I mean it. He was absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
He played the villain part really well. I liked how he was able to exploit even some of Superman's weaknesses in the movie.
Yep.
And you also got to see that in the movie too. Moving into the next, we got Superman versus Lobo. Something I'm not getting. So
yeah, no comment. Next.
Clown
Hunter. I don't care what Clown do.
What was that? You're not getting it, or you are?
I don't care what Clown Hunter, so I don't really care. So I got nothing.
Yeah, I've decided not to get this Secret Files.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Why?
Now, this is actually something that did grab my attention. Even though there's 7 issues overall, I have let my local comic store know that I want to at least get the first issue.
Here's the thing about this. It's not canon. No. This thing was made for the TV show.
Yeah.
Who wanted TV? That TV show is pointless. Why do we need it? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. What do you think?
Well, I haven't seen the TV show either, but I'd definitely be interested in maybe picking up the trade for it. That's as far as I go. Pick up the first issue, see what it's like. If I don't like it all that much, well, it also means that I don't really need to pick up the trade. Of course, the Aquaman 80th anniversary.
With mainly the ongoing series again, hopefully.
Yeah. And I think DC is forgetting someone else who needs to celebrate an anniversary, and that is Hawkman. Unless they're planning on doing something to cover Hawk World, to which Hawkman and Hawkwoman can both be covered. We really need to see something done with that character to be celebrated.
Yeah. Why can't we see Aquaman within Justice League? Scott says disagree.
Yep. All right. Also, looking at some of the writers here, we got Dan Jurgens.
Jeff Johns.
That story will be pretty good. Jeff Johns.
Brandon Thomas.
Yep. Brandon Thomas.
Oh, yeah. Did anybody know that Mr. Miracle book?
Yep.
Which isn't great.
My only problem with this is, where the hell is Dan Abnett? Like, Dan Abnett wrote a pretty good bloody Aquaman in Rebirth.
Nope.
He should be in here with a story. Of course, we've got.
I'm at Testament Annual. We got to insanity, but awesome.
Yeah. Really good. I do like both of the covers here, but I'm only sticking with the regular, so which will probably be the top one. Again, something I'm not collecting. Jeffrey Fawn. Sorry, but you've. Oh no, it's
Ryan Kennedy.
Oh, someone else I don't really know. So
I don't know how I feel about this because one, why can't it feature state? Two, why the hell are you going to be a Yellow Lantern? You ain't have a Yellow Lantern at that time, that's your daughter.
Yeah.
It's like regression. I don't know how I feel about this.
It's like that Marvel event which they tried to prop up every new so-called new replacement characters of key
Exactly. Now we're putting Canada. She premiered in Justice League and during New 52. Then even for that, I love her story. The story made it Rebirth. And Jessica Odyssey was amazing. I don't want to regress to Yellow Lantern. That makes no sense. It's just so frustrating.
It does get frustrating. Of course, the Harley Quinn annual, to those who are enjoying Harley Quinn. Back to more Suicide Squad related stuff. See,
I do not talk about it, but this, in my opinion, worried me because what? You're gonna look at going through the origin again? Are you fucking kidding me? We've gone back and we've what am I saying? We got back young Justice.
Yeah.
Wait,
annual,
wait, go back.
Back to the
try zooming in so I want to read it.
Okay.
I have a question how Teen Colin and Connor came to be recruited in the Shooter Squad by Amanda Waller, but two boys seen the bias top secret task force at Black Site. We find all you think you know about himself and his history. This was an annual, but only here on the squad, making question what to do next. Now they know the truth about Orton. This is not my favorite again. They're welcoming Orton again. Why? Like, we just fixed it. We just gone back. Wait. On one record, this means this content, not the real content, but the other content got captured, got cloned too many times. I'm confused.
Let me guess. This is DC's answer to the Clone Saga. That's happening in Marvel.
Yeah, near Detroit Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The course Marvin could have worked. I mean, the course could work. It's more money they're gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah. Again, I'm glad I'm not collecting the Suicide Squad. But you know what? I think Robbie Thompson is best set for it, along with Adam Glass too.
Right, fuck everything up with Teen Titans. I'm trying to Robbie Thompson.
Yeah, keep him on Suicide Squad. Keep him off Teen Titans.
Teen Titans always fucked it in Tim Sherwood's bad writing.
Then, of course, we got the Midnighter Annual. Just one problem with this. Yes, even though Midnight has been making his appearance in the Superman and Action Comics runs, why didn't they just bring out a couple of issues of just Midnighter on his own?
I have no idea. And honestly, I don't give it a Midnight. I don't give it a backup story, so I have no comment.
Yeah.
Next.
More Suicide Squad related stuff. Case files.
These are all in stories, containing classic stories.
Yeah.
Fire by Fire is actually an old story by John Austin, and that's sort of amazing. So why don't we classic story? We John Austin's one.
All right, which is the lower one, Trial by Fire. Yep. Classic story that inspired the feature film. So this is the one that inspired the first film then that came out of Suicide Squad. Or is this the upcoming one?
No, that's the kind of story. That's for the kind of story that inspired the movie. It's actually an old story that's that we printed.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you know more about it than what I do. Seeing that I'm not a big follower of the Suicide Squad. Maybe certain characters from there, but rest their greatest shots and
body piece, and that's the new 52 garbage.
Yep.
Please.
And some
Hi, Beth. I missed you. Oh,
Yes, a lot of people miss Rebirth, including myself. Though it might not have had the best Batman run. I think the Detective Comics one was a little bit better. I ended up following the Tinian over the Tom King. This is a new graphic novel for youth, of course. It looks stupid.
That looks stupid.
And it almost feels like they're trying to make out Damien's racist. I'm sorry, but you do realize that he's basically a hybrid human.
Yeah.
Or a mixed race human.
Yeah, wait, that just fucking wrong.
Amethyst.
Don't care. I don't care Amethyst. She's not a bad character, but I just don't care about that white novel.
Yeah. Again, something else I'm probably not going to pick up. Oh, it's free comic books day stuff. Again, more free comic book day stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised if my LCS do actually put this one in one of my hauls.
Yeah.
You know, it will be for free. At least it will give me a bit of an idea as to where Fear State's going. But I'm not really going to be interested in reading the I Am Batman by Ridley. Put him back to where his original job was.
Yep.
Um,
Next.
here we go. Back to
1034. Yeah.
Yep. And
They
this
just,
is,
they just do more World manga stuff.
yeah.
Was then make the way stores at the Port Soldier, only Ocean, and what? And Aaron go full, or there to defend it. That's because you made help got the one inside the U.S. and declare war land. Again? How many times did you declare war land? We just stopped the war. Ugh, idiots. And I don't know, we'll walk away happy. Yeah, we'll deal with that.
I don't mind some of what Philip Kennedy Johnson is doing, but it almost feels like buying a retreaded tire. If you know what, if you understand what I mean.
Yep.
Then there's Batman, with some more Miracle Molly making her appearance.
Yay. There's
and this is under Tinian. Well, this one's the Tinian one. Getting to see more of what Man Akano's doing. Well, the Scarecrow makes his final move in Fear State. What, you mean that I gotta fucking pick it up? Screw that.
Right, dog. Fuck that. Ghostmaker? I don't care about Ghostmaker. Yeah, that's the God Vanish book.
Yeah.
Batman. It's a God Vanish you are writing this book for you. Me personally, I have a mixed with God Vanish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Batman Adventures continue. Well, I know I haven't gotten
the
of this next season yet, but I do like the cover though.
Great.
So we've got Huntress in it. We've got someone in the back there.
And get Babs.
Like Barbara Gordon, Bruce Wayne. I do like the variant though. Variant's nice, but I'm sticking with the regulars. Next, Batman Urban Legends, and this is actually the final issue.
Yep. Yeah. We got to turn to one of the Washington characters returning. Yay! And Washington character, I don't give a damn, man. Why are you being Washington? Washington died. They need to go away. That's the name of it.
Yeah. In it, we've got 4 stories. One around Red Hood.
Yep.
Finally, the finale of that story.
Yep.
Which will be really interesting to see how it turns out. Tim Drake returns to us again, which will be very interesting to see what they're going to be doing with him. Black Canary and Zealot.
Who actually is from Wildstorm?
Yep.
Who I don't give him a Wildstorm. I never gave him a Wildstorm growing up, and honestly, I don't care.
I've never read any of the Wildstorm stuff anyway, so.
The only Wildstorm that's good is Gen 13. Yep. I think. I don't remember.
Yep, then we've got the Batman Catwoman by Tom King. Something else I'm not picking up. Batman Superman, something I am picking up. Very interesting looking cover.
Yeah, go ahead, reading. Yeah. They did all kind of worse stuff. It was just freaking insanity.
Yeah. I will say one thing. I did enjoy Yang's storytelling in the Terrifics. I liked what he did towards the end there. It was really clever. But for some other stories, he can sometimes miss the mark.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course,
not super so bad, but I don't blame him. I blame Monty for fucking up that story. The other New 52 or DCU.
yep. Then we've got Blue and Gold. Again, something else I'm not picking up. I'll probably wait until it comes out in trade, if anything. And not only that, it's also Dan Jurgens working with one of his own co-created characters,
Booster Gold.
Brewster Gold. So that'll be really good to see how that goes. The latest issue of Catwoman with
I know he
Ram,
I don't care.
yeah, with Ram V on the title. Surprisingly, I did enjoy what Ram V did in the future state. Of course, our favorite,
Super Sons.
Super Sons! Woo!
Hey.
I can't wait to revisit review on this.
Yeah.
As I've
I'm
actually been
over
doing.
that trade. That's the one that Morgan the most.
Yep. This is something that DC really needs. And DC, if you ever get to listen to this,
Bring back Super Sons.
if you enjoy shonen manga in Asia, love this type of stuff.
Yeah, for God's sake, people want Super Sons. A lot of anime fans want Super Sons. Just make an anime series for God's sake. Stop focusing on bad idea with my man Superman crap. Give me a Super Sons anime series. I'm waiting. Oh, who am I kidding?
Yes.
Getting angry with anime series. This one because they had to fucking on with my man Superman. It looks really bad.
Yeah, I love both of the covers here. Of course, we've got Tomasi back on this, Raina, who's been doing a really good job. Then we've got Evan Stanley.
Yep.
And then we've got the variant, which I actually really like the variant. And I'm glad I'm
so cute.
yeah, I'm glad I'm getting. I'm glad I'm supporting the creator of this by actually getting both
Nice.
the regular trade dress and the variant.
Hey.
Yeah, there might be 7 of this, but I'm loving it every
It's
second.
worth it.
It's really nice to see another brilliant story back again.
Yeah.
Checkmate. Oh,
This is Ben is reviving crap.
thank goodness there's only 6 issues to it.
Thank God.
Because
Yes,
this is
they know.
going to
No,
make
Dad.
Fool's
Yeah,
Gold
try this
on my-
for a crazy.
yeah, because this is going to make Fool's Gold on my channel very happy.
Yeah.
Hey, I need something so I can say, if you're not enjoying this Brian Michael Bendis story through DC Comics, let me recommend you something of his through his indie comics.
Maybe somebody thought better. Or old Spider-Man.
Yeah. And of course, we're going to have Robin and Talia al Ghul.
Which
Making
Robin?
appearance.
Damian Wayne or Tim Drake?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I seem to think that it might be Damian Wayne because it's got Talia al Ghul next to it. I can't see him making it Tim Drake because of the shit that happened with Tim Drake. And if you remember with the event Leviathan,
I remember it sucked. No one did it down by Mark Shaw.
yes, it sucked, but you remember which character that he had in there alongside with Talia al Ghul. One of the Super Sons, Damian Wayne. I remember very well, and that's why I seem to think that he'll be returning on this. But I think if he's going to be returning in this, I think Bendis might do it under the older costume, not the newer costume that we're seeing now on the Robin run. Crime Syndicate, last issue. Yay!
I dropped that Crime Syndicate a long time ago because I got so bored. Boy, I don't give a damn about these people. They're all assholes. How Jordan at the in Continental was actually really good. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, like that kind of emotional and sad, depressing. Because all he want to do is protect his daughter.
yeah.
But
I
it,
wonder
you know,
which character that they'll have to narrate this last story with.
well, it's got Supergirl.
We've got Ultra Girl. Okay.
Yeah. So,
So,
but they will have the evil version of Supergirl from Earth 3 arrive in this planet to fight the crime syndicate, maybe? I don't know.
we'll find out as it gets closer. Crush and Lobo. Yeah, pass. That.
I read issue 1, I got bored.
Yep. Then moving into The Conjuring, something I'm not picking up. Detective.
The Conjuring comics, in my opinion, we don't need them. But just watch the movie. It's in our
Yep.
contract.
Yep. Of course, Detective Comics Batman 1041 with Tamaki. Her stories have been a little bit hit and miss for me. And this looks like it's pushing for, say, the death of Batman, so the new Batman can come in. Give him a new bloody name. Right? I don't want Jace Fox to be the new Batman. Give him a new hero name. There's some excuse to sort of like bring in a new character as Batman is stupid. Leave Batman as Batman. Leave him as Bruce Wayne. Of course, 1042. And as you can see now, we're starting to get some of this stuff twice a month. And it looks like in this issue that the very thing that Batman encountered in the last issue, that it's almost like Batman's under someone's spell. And we've got... That's not Huntress. That's... No idea who the hell it is. Again, these new characters connected to whoever, and they don't really put it out. Yeah, great idea. You're going to turn away readers quite quickly. Future State Gotham, to which it looks like we come back with... Is that Punchline there? No, that's Harley, I think.
Oh, yeah, Future State Gotham. I can't believe we got the thing with the thing.
Yeah, it is Harley Quinn. And Punchline. So
why do we need this? Who won the Future State Gotham? I don't want it. I'm done Future State. I want it to die.
Agreed. And that's why it's always going to remain in the Fool's Gold right now. Until they deliver a story that breaks out of it. Green Lantern back with Fawn. Pass again. Harley Quinn, pass again. Nice cover. Icon and Rocket. Back to
That's the milestone book.
Yep.
We need an Icon movie. I said for an Icon deserves no movie. But Jeff Fox Jr., you Icon, damn it.
Alright, and I think after that, Infinite
Frontier. We're bringing back Flash from Batman.
I'm still waiting for the first issue to show up on shelves.
But question, how's Batman here? Why did we sell me an Arkham and Tom King's Batman run?
Yeah, I know I've requested the Infinite Frontier, but I've just not had it show up in the halls yet, and it's a little bit disappointing, I must admit. Of course, more Infinite Frontier.
Let's bring back Boy Harper and Jade. That made me
Yep.
happy.
And back to some terrible storytelling care of Brian Michael Bendis, which is
Kill me, please.
and of course,
Oh, Judy will bring back Checkmate.
yep, and this is all to bring in his Checkmate storyline.
And connect that to the United Plants crap from Bendis.
Yep.
Why?
So comes in, basically learns nothing from his story writing from his last run. Thinks he can improve it again. We'll see how it goes. But still a great opportunity to promote the works of his I do enjoy.
Yeah.
And guest starring Deathstroke. Yeah, okay. More Justice League. Seeing it's now coming out twice a month. Twice a month means double the fool's gold.
Judging and Fanny.
Yeah, which the storytelling is probably 10 times better than what you're reading with Brian Michael Bendis. Such a cheesy cover, though.
Yeah.
Last ride.
That's why it actually from Justin Virgin.
Yep. Chip Zdarsky working
Chip
on it.
Zdarsky, my bad.
I like that variant cover of Martian Manhunter.
Yep.
That's nice. Legends of the Dark Knight, something that's in my haul. This time with story by Stephanie Phillips. I think, if I remember, this is connected to the digital stories that they did on with the digital firsts.
Yeah.
But it's been reprinted in the physical format. And if I remember in this, they actually had a story around Damian Wayne with Bruce Wayne, and it was an amazing story. And I'm really holding out for that. Yes, I'm collecting it all, but I'm collecting it all to hold out for that. Hopefully I don't have to wait too many issues to reach that. Mr. Miracle.
No comment. Next.
Norman. Not one in my collection. Though I'd love it to be. This one, I'm actually getting both.
Yay!
Good old Nightwing. I'm deciding to get both of the regular plus the variant, because it's around one of our favorite Robins, now Nightwing, Dick Grayson, by Tom Taylor. Definitely look forward to reading the story. Of course.
Yay! Jimmy Wing Robin.
And I'm going to have a review of this come up this week. Not this issue specifically, but the next issue. It's going to be a little bit longer than usual, because I wanted to address some points of the story consistency. Absolutely love the cover that's here. We've got Tim Drake up top here with Spoiler, Red Hood, Nightwing, and of course Damian Wayne in center.
On 70 grand. Spoiler.
Yep. Of course, we've got Flatline in the variant.
Yep.
Not a bad looking variant, actually. We've got Gleb Malnikov back on the art again with the cover art by Jorge Corona this time. And I must say, good job, Corona, for the cover art.
Yep.
And medical on the variant.
Rorschach, I don't care about Rorschach.
Yep, nor do I. I'm glad I'm not reading it.
Same.
Or this. or this. Or this. It's not in my haul list. It's a lovely cover, though. Shazam.
Oh yeah, you done future state. Wait, not future state. Babies in hell. Why?
Yeah. And it looks like it connects to some pages of the Teen Titans Academy.
Why?
So that's in connection to the next arc, I take it. Static. I think I'll probably end up stopping this.
Yeah, that to do with more I think the origin probably new origin.
Yeah. I didn't like the way how it was sort of set up in Milestone, but they might clear it up a bit better in the main.
Maybe.
Coming out with who's actually on the main title. Vita Ayala. We'll see how she goes. It might turn out good. It might turn out good, but it might also turn out absolute crap. But it almost reminds me of just Black Mask's Black as fuck. The way the story came across. Now, I did manage to check out some of the early stuff in regards to Static, and I like what I read there. And the character comes off as a little bit of a flirt, which I sort of like too. Of course, back to Suicide Squad. Pass. More Suicide Squad. Pass.
Wait. The should go with their future state crap when they go to Earth 3.
Yeah. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Like
That's
the cover,
what
but I'm not collecting the story. Superman and the Authority. Pass.
Yeah, wait.
Pass on both.
That's just Grant Morrison too many for it. That's in canon for the.
Yeah.
Here's the weird thing now. You don't Team of the 40 with mention the black and some other characters to fight over. But I have a question, Ed. Why would you mention the black? The same producer told you after his own son. That makes no sense.
Superman Red and Blue. This has actually had some okay stories in it. I must admit. I've been collecting this as well as the black and white, the Batman black and white. And I think the last issue is meant to be coming out. Is it this month or has it already come out?
I think this month.
Yeah. Then there's Superman, Son of Kal-El. As much as I love this idea, I still don't like the title.
Yeah.
It should at least be Superboy, Son of Superman.
Yeah.
But I would prefer something that mirrors the Robin, Son of Batman.
Agreed.
Than Superman, Son of Kal-El.
Yeah.
Not only that, you're going to get more people drawn to picking up the story, and that includes myself. Then we've got the variants. With this, I'll be getting the regular plus the variant. I won't be getting the Suicide Squad variant. And look at this variant cover here. That is the best one that I have seen.
Yeah.
In this run. This one right here on the left-hand side. This is my favorite. because you've got Clark,
Yeah, the entire family.
John, Crypto.
Crypto.
He's good.
John and Ken family fars. Wait, go down.
There we go.
John Ken John Far Kid, but can he be shooting myself? No life. It's touching my world. Danger is everywhere. The news streaming runs the hallway for the what? Cards? That makes no sense. You haven't gone to high school yet. Stop rushing John's development.
I know. It's
Spoiler at the beginning.
stupid. It's absolutely stupid the way they've done this.
Yeah.
And they had a real good opportunity by keeping John de-aged so he could do more of this stuff. And the way they're doing it, it's very forced, and I don't know how many issues this will actually sell. That'll be
the best. I need a good writer. But
yeah. I do enjoy Tom Taylor. His writing. He did well on Deceased.
Yep, this is
I
the
love
funny.
what he did there. If anything, the characters in Deceased almost felt like they were maybe the same age.
Yep.
Like, but they still got along really well.
Yep.
And that was one thing that I really enjoyed about the series.
Yep.
Like, the way it's being done, I'm glad by the time that this issue of Teen Titans issue 6 comes out that I'm going to be off it. Because look at the trash that comes up next.
Yeah, this is bad. This is stupid.
Let's lynch mob the Teen Titans. Yeah. Why don't you just go and write for Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
More Batman Scooby-Doo mysteries with an appearance of Huntress in it and Bane. One of your favorite characters, the
Wally.
Flash. Yeah. Again, it's something not in my haul.
Wonder Woman depends on he will with some life. Now, the 195 retain the manufacturing lives, I think the material whole industries. All that gets put on the back burner on the farm, but I like to find out one great road and figure out why I want to find the road has gone bad. Okay, so we're done with the buy-off story. Thank God for that. And now we're with Heat Wave. Sure, why not? That should be a fun story. Yeah, fun one. I'm glad the buy-off stuff is over. Thank God.
Yeah. Of course, more of the Joker to those who are enjoying the Joker run. By
The
Tim.
actors that is not a Joker story, more Goring story.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I might wait for the trade to come out.
Same.
Next one. Nice House on the Lake. Something else that's not in my list.
After her, that is good.
Swamp Thing, 6 of 10. Oh. So it's turned into a mini-series. So they've done what at the beginning this didn't seem I don't think that they did set any
Yeah, the crossover between Shooter Squad and Swamp Thing.
yeah.
No comments.
Truth and
Truth and
Justice
Justice issue 7.
covering Zatanna,
Yep.
which would be interesting. I like, but that's only the variant cover. Why not the regular?
Yep.
Zatanna finds herself trapped in a dream world. How did she get there and possibly get out with her magical powers? Lovely cover though.
That was great.
Very expensive for it too.
Yep.
I don't think I'd want to pay that much for it though.
Yeah, I'm not paying that much for that.
Maybe $3.99 for it.
Yep.
Unless it's one of those team variant ones.
Uh-huh.
Wonder Girl. Surprisingly, I'm glad it was a local comic store choice for me to review. And I did get to review it on the channel, or the first issue anyway.
Nice. I feel the first is pretty good.
Yeah. More Wonder Woman. Absolutely funny as cover.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think a certain group of people might over it. Because, you know,
Yep.
what it shows.
Down, Momo. Down.
But it's still a good cover. You've got Wonder Woman beating the crap out of a guy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, by the time I get myself organized.
Another group might say something else. Even this is a nice cover for 778. And I'm wondering if this might actually connect more into what happened in the Infinite Frontier. Just going by how the cover is, I might be wrong. Phantom Zone to the fifth dimension to Gem World. Oh, so she gets about in this issue. Very interesting. Wonder Woman, black and gold. More Joe Hill. The trades this time.
Yep. I have no current trade, so I got nothing.
Yep. So this is more into the trades.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do all the solicitation. I didn't have everything.
The hardcover of the Batman Black and White. I totally enjoyed the Jorge Jimenez story around Bruce Wayne and Damian.
Yeah, that was great.
That was fantastic. It really captures his character.
I am glad Brew does give a John Kent story because we need it. Damn it.
It would be nice to see him do a Superman story which centers around Superman and John Kent.
Yeah.
Batman in the 50s.
It's for a 10-year-old John Kent. Batman
the Cowardly Lot. A little bit disappointed with this one because it's actually in hardcover. But I am going to wait until it comes out in... Oh, no, it's not this one. It's the other one, the Detective Comics.
Yeah, Detective Comics.
To which I want to get.
Grandma's August time, that book of Estimated Meeting.
Yeah, Twitch has Damian Wayne's last appearance. This I'll be getting in trade.
Yep.
When it comes out, Curse of the White Knight.
Yep.
As I collected all of the issues of this. Here we go.
Yeah, Volume 6, the last story that Damian Wayne, before he left to do his own solo series.
Yep, and this is why I did want to grab it, because it does have that story with Robin in it.
Yep, Tomasi.
And it's written by one of our favorites, yes, Peter J. Tomasi, who does the best Super Sons. Go check it out, people. And I love that how they sort of team up to save members of the Bat family in the story too. Batman, His Greatest Mysteries. This actually looks interesting to pick up. We've got Frank Miller. One person I would remove from there is Michael Bendis. He's not a DC veteran yet.
It's still been bad. Only gets to go down in the universe.
Yep, I'd count Peter J. Tomasi and Tinian as veterans.
Same. Frank Miller. Frank Miller, that's debatable.
Yep.
I think we've got years ago.
We've got Paul Dini. Yeah, definitely Paul Dini. And it does indicate others, so I hope they do have Peter J. Tomasi in that. And maybe even include some Patrick Gleason. Seeing that he has had to work on some alongside with Peter J. Tomasi.
Yep.
It indicates which ones it collects. But
Batman 404, 16 times at the comics, Batman Annual, Batman Universe, issue 1 with that the Bendis story and Secret Fires.
If Brian Michael Bendis had been at DC Comics for about 10 years, yeah, okay, I'd understand him being in this. And yeah, it would make him a veteran for DC Comics, but he hasn't been here 10 years. I think it should be removed.
Agreed.
Right, nothing against him personally. I just don't think he should be in the lineup of it.
Mm-hmm.
Batman Little Gotham, the calendar days.
No comment.
Very fun series. No Man's Land Omnibus.
I forgot that didn't even think. Huh.
No.
No, commenting. No, man, actually, it's a good story. But that's the first season of Cassandra Cain.
Yep. I've actually thought about maybe getting it for myself as well, or not this, but if I were to get it, it would be in trade. But I think they show it as hardcover here, so
yeah,
I'll be waiting a while.
No, on the price, it's $125. Screw that! I'm not paying $125. If I want, I pay for tomorrow's Superman Omnibus.
Yeah. So we've got Denny O'Neil, Greg Rucka, Devin Grayson, Chuck Dixon, and others again. With Dale Eaglesham, who does some amazing art. In fact, Eaglesham has quite a bit of nice art on the Legends of the Dark Knight as well.
Yep.
Batman Noel. More Batman, Long Halloween. And because of the animated movie of it coming out soon too. Batwoman Omnibus, for those who want to find out what's happening with Batwoman.
Okay, the real Batwoman, not the today Batwoman, which is bad.
Yeah.
No comment.
Collects Detective Comics 854 to 63, Batwoman issue 0 from the New 52.
New 52, and Batwoman issue 0 to 24, and the annual.
A little bit disappointing here. How come no stuff from the Rebirth?
I have no idea.
All right, and take note. Batwoman Rebirth was actually done by someone who is actually from the LGBTI community, and that was Marguerite Bennett. And if anything, I actually enjoyed what she did in the story. But I've got the final volume of the run here, which I still need to read.
That's cool.
So slightly disappointing. Collected in one for the first time. Well, it's not everything Batwoman related though, which is very disappointing. So DC, you really might want to fix that up before putting this out. All right, next is the DC Birds of Prey, and I think this is a Gail Simone one.
Yeah,
and Jim Alexander. I heard that their run was really good in regards to Birds of Prey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the Birds of Prey. All right, next.
Then we've got more
Death Metal
related stuff.
Yep.
I'll be getting these in the trades, of course, or soft cover
Same.
trades.
That's the edition 101. Next.
Yep. I think we're almost at the end here.
Yeah, we're at the end.
Volume 4 with one of our favorite writers, John Byrne.
Yep. We're talking about a special event near 60 years in the making. Now, of course, something later, we look back over the Superman Superman Low Train, anyway, special deluxe edition. This beautiful hardcover collected Way My Superman winning album, all other ways of highlights. Oh, with Superman Wonder Woman at the thing. Wait, that thing happened in post-crisis? Oh, wait. That was before Superman and Lois were married. Huh. Weird. What do you think?
Well, personally, I'm not a big fan of, say, Superman coupled up with Wonder Woman.
Same. That's magnificent
But
too.
it does seem to indicate that there's story by various writers here. Cover is by John Byrne.
Covered amazing, but the one we still didn't give an name, so
Yeah.
I came over to it. So basically, it contains basically that's the World War II story. Then get married, but it also contains higher a relationship with other kids before they got married.
Yeah. I'd prefer to Clark Kent and Lois Lane married.
Same.
Superman is married.
Same.
Instead of, say, Superman, Wonder Woman. I don't like that idea in comics. I think it's stupid.
Same.
And it's, if I want to put it bluntly, it feels like,
I feel lazy and forced.
yeah, it's very forced. It does really nothing to help the story. And power couples, no thanks. There's a reason why Superman gets along well with Lois Lane.
Yeah.
Yes, Superman might have the superpowers, but he needs someone to keep him grounded.
Thanks.
You need someone to keep him grounded, and that's Lois Lane.
Yep.
Just like Wonder Woman. Yes, she might have superpowers, but there's a reason why she's got Steve Trevor.
Yep.
He's there to keep her grounded.
Yep.
In Batman's case, I think he's pretty bloody grounded.
Oh, indeed.
Well, seeing in his history, he has married Catwoman, Talia. I think that's about all.
Yep.
And both are pretty, in their own essence, some form of grounded people.
Yep.
Without powers. So, yeah, I might work on grabbing this one. We'll see what happens. Books of Magic. This is something I might pick up.
No comment.
Lolo Woods.
Next.
Exactly. Daphne Byrne. Next on my list. Dollhouse.
That's good.
This is something I wouldn't mind picking up, just to trade for it. I did pick up the first issue, but that's pretty much as far as I went. I did like the idea and concept of like the horror story in this in the story.
Yep.
But there's also the option of like getting the box set that has quite a number of them. Even Plunge here looks quite interesting too. And this is something I didn't pick up either. Wonder Woman, Agent of Peace.
And 40 series. Yeah, these are the trades. And also, I think we just called everything late.
Yep. DC Comic Girls Unite. There's
Swamp Thing
Swamp
with download
Thing,
is excellent.
to those who want to get some Alan Moore Swamp Thing box set.
It costs $120. Screw that! I'm not paying that money.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep, which has some of the ones we saw before. We've got Basket Full of Heads, Lolo Woods, Dollhouse, Definitely Burn, Plunge. There's only a few titles there that really would grab my interest. The rest, not so much.
Yep.
And that is all.
Yep.
Well, to those who do get around to watching this live stream, big thanks to you. Seeing that no one really showed up today, I'm not really worried about it, but at least someone showed up. And a big thanks to you, Tevier. Thank you for showing up.
Okay.
Well, out of all of that, which ones are you excited for?
Tom says Superman, I'm looking forward to John Cank right now. I don't want to be call this quickly, but you know what? Fuck it. At this point, I'll take what I get. Time to go ahead and check him. But other than that, I got nothing. Well, okay. Giant Superman might be at the one before in August. Other than that, I got nothing.
Yeah, myself personally, more excited for the Super Sons for when it comes out. And also the Tom Taylor Superman, which is also coming out. I love that variant cover that was shown. One of my favorites so far, especially family related variants. Definitely one of the best. Then there's waiting for what's happening with what will be in my Fool's Gold. Yep. Oh, yes. Then there's the Future State, which will be in the Fool's Gold reviews for the Rainbow Press and Comics side of things. Everything Super Sons Fortress of Attitude side of things will be the Robin run and the Superman Son of Kal-El.
Yep.
When they come out. I've got my next one coming out this week, so stay tuned. Big thanks to everyone who might happen to make it to this stream after this stream. And if you've made it to the end of this stream, have yourself an awesome day. Did you want to shield yourself before we leave, Tevier?
Yeah, you can follow me at Smoker, my page on Twitter, or the follow on Twitter at Smoker. Then join us on the Solicitation. See them next gun on maybe E3. Hopefully, I can send you into that because I do want to talk about E3 this coming up.
Oh yes, that's coming up soon, isn't it? E3. So, depending on when that will be in the time of day, we might be able to see what they talk about, depending on whose channel it will be on. It might
probably on my channel.
Yeah, probably on yours, which will be interesting. I wonder what games that they'll have out this year. And hopefully soon I might end up getting another review on some anime, but I'm thinking I might do a live stream review on some anime that I've almost finished. So that'll be really good. But I'm not talking like live stream as in series anime. I'm talking live stream as in movie anime. Because I'd like to talk about some of Makoto Shinkai's works and especially the box set that came out last year, and I've almost finished everything. Well, I've seen the other two movies that are in it, but I'm going to rewatch them again anyway, just to see if there's anything else I might have missed. And you're welcome to join that too, Xavier, if you want to. So we can probably share some of your input of what you've enjoyed of some of Makoto Shinko's movie. I hope Sean might be able to make it, or JTS Reborn.
Yep.
And I'll try to at least inform yourself and JTS Reborn, or JT's Reborn, maybe a week before it happens. Well, until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.
Bye.
Bye.